Hey guys, it's Maria Eckersley here with another teaching tip. This time I wanted to give those of you who are doing a Come Follow Me lesson in July a really easy object lesson to do. It doesn't cost anything, you don't have to have any supplies, and it really helps kids understand ordinances, because in July we're talking all about ordinances and covenants. And I had my 15-year-old who had to teach his teacher's quorum last week use this as his object lesson, and it seemed to work. So if it works for a teacher's quorum, it could work for anybody. But ordinances, as you guys know, are really just a physical manifestation of something that has a deeper spiritual meaning. So when we go through these motions of getting baptized, getting confirmed, going through the temple ordinances, we do things physically with our bodies and show certain things, and then they always have a meaning that's a bigger, deeper thing. So when I tried to explain that to my sons, I used the example of a secret handshake. So my two boys, Will and Sam, have developed a very elaborate secret handshake. They are 9 and 7, and it's their way of bonding. So I thought I would show it to you. It looks a lot like this. Okay.
Paper first.
All right, so when they do it, if you asked Will and Sam, why do you do the secret handshake? What is it for? They would probably tell you that it's their way to silently communicate their brother power, right? They're united. 9-year-old boys can't say that they love each other in public, so instead they have these secret handshakes, and it's this really detailed step-by-step process. Now, if I jump in and say, Will, do the secret handshake with me, and instead of doing the dab, I throw in a high five, I don't get that same effect, right? I have to actually go through the right steps at the right time in the right place in order for that to work. Ordinances are kind of like that. They are a specific series of steps and actions that we take. A lot of times they happen in a certain place. They're always by a certain priesthood authority, and you can't do them out of order. You can't do the sacrament prayer in a different way. You can't do a baptism and not go all the way under. There are certain steps in a certain order. And the reason for that is because there is symbolic meaning behind all of it. So if you help your kids understand that ordinances are just this outward showing of what we are promising, it helps them kind of get what that means. In fact, if you wanted to do, as the kids come into class, you could do a secret handshake, make one up for your class. Jack did one in his teacher's quorum, and I think it would be cool if every week, as you're coming in to teach your kids about ordinances, they do their secret handshake with you so that they kind of get in the zone of, oh yeah, okay, that's what ordinances are. It's a way I'm going to use my body to show a deeper spiritual meaning. And then obviously you want to always circle back to that it's a way for them to become closer to their Father in heaven. It's the same way my two boys create a connection and get each other on a level that I can't just jump in and do out of nowhere. That happens for us with our Heavenly Father, that as we go through these ordinances and we do them in the proper time and the proper place with the proper authority, we create a more lasting connection and know more about what He intends for us to become. So it's a beautiful thing and a really easy object lesson. So I thought I'd kick you off with that one. And then in the coming weeks, I hope to post a little bit more about some apps and cool ideas for those of you who are teaching other lessons like Relief Society or just general religion lessons, some other object lessons you can work with. But this one will get you started. All right, guys, I'll be back next time with more tips. Thanks.